Alright, today I just feel like opening up some dragon packs. I got a Dragon's Maze, and a Dragons of Tarkir. So I only have three, but I'm gonna be opening them up. Alright, I guess I'll start with one of the dragon mazes because, yep, I don't know, maybe I'll get some cool dragons or something, you never know. I just felt like opening up some packs with the word dragon in it today. And I kind of opened it. I'll just set that there. I didn't even realize there's like a pull tab. Oh, works perfect. Alright, the first card I got is a Mutant's Prey, a 1 green. It looks like something gnarly eating like a big spiked ant. Gross. An instant, target creature you control with the 1/1 counter on it fights target creature an opponent controls. Each creature deals damage equal to its power to the other. So it has to have a 1/1 counter, otherwise you can't use it on your creature. It's still cool, and I really like the art. Ooh, pretty bird. I got a Stepple Rock, a 4 and a white creature bird, flying in first strike. Very cool. It's a 3/1. Very cool. A goblin, a riot piker. Looks like he's gonna just throw that dead soldier's helmet as a spike. 1 and a red, goblin berserker. As first strike, it's a 2/1, and riot piker attacks each turn if able. So he's always got to swing. He doesn't know how to not. But that's cool. Gotta love goblins. Got a Boros Cluestone, 3 generic. The Fist artifact that has tap. Add red or white to your mana pool. Red and white, tap, sacrifice Boros Cluestone, draw a card. Alright. Wow, this art is pretty cool. Wish they showed us. Oh, there is his face. Very spiky looking. Rakdos Drake, 2 and a black, flying, and unleash. You may have this creature enter the battlefield with a 1/1 counter on it. It can't block as long as it has a 1/1 counter. So it can either come in as a 1/2 that can block, or it can come in as a 2/3, but it cannot block. So it's all up to the situation, but that's cool that you have a choice, I guess. Yeah, pretty cool. I got a Maze Sentinel. Looks like Lincoln in his chair. 5 and a white creature elemental, vigilance. 3 and a 6. Multicolored creatures you control have vigilance. So if you're playing this in a multicolored deck, give them all vigilance. Lovely, love vigilance. Sinister Possession. Them ghostly hands are taking control of that knight or whatever. Yeah, gross. 1 black, enchantment or enchanted creature. When enchanted creature attacks or blocks, his controller loses 2 life. Not too bad, especially for its cost. You want to just throw this out on a big creature your opponent has, so he won't attack or block with it, because if he does, he'll just lose 2 life. Very cool. I got a Maze Glider. Looks very interesting. It's like an orb, it just swam out of or something. Interesting. 5 and a blue, creature elemental, flying. 3 and a 5, multicolored creatures you control have flying. So I guess they want you to have a lot of multicolored creatures in this set. I don't remember. Very pretty art. Cecilina's Cluestone. And these are funny. It's like the Clue token artifacts back in the day before. I think the Clue token artifacts are better now. It's 3 generic, tap, add green or white to your mana pool. Green or white, sacrifices Clue Stone, draw a card. Like the Clue tokens, it has 2 sacrifice, draw a card. It's just like this. And cards, just make them put out, like some cards just say investigate. So you put a Clue token out and just pay 2 and sacrifice. Very cool. Got clear a path. Looks like they're showing the shadow of some beast that just mashed those 2 soldiers. 1 red, destroyed target creature with defender. So it's kind of specialized. If someone has defender, though, you can get through them. Very cool. And on come the multicolors. I bet the last all of them will be multicolored. Carnage Gladiator. Yeah, he just looks gnarly. I don't even know. Is he in like some sort of pit or something fighting. Is it like a body hanging? Bodies in the background? I don't know. It's like they're cheering him on. They're definitely like cheering. Crazy. It's 2, a black and a red. Creature skeleton warrior. Ooh, a skeleton. Whenever a creature blocks, that creature's controller loses 1 life. 1, a black and a red. Regenerate Carnage Gladiator. Very cool. Put this in the uncommons. I always kind of like these kind of cards with the dual color, except you can either, like, if you want to, you could just throw it in a white deck or in a black deck, or if you're playing a white and a black deck, you got 2 choices. Very cool. And I guess I'll read it sideways. This is a Prophet, a 1 and a white instant. This is the second uncommon. Creatures you control get +1/+1 until end of turn. But if you play for the Lost, it is a 2 and a black instant. Creatures your opponent control gets -1/-1 until end of turn. Oh, pretty cool. Yeah, I guess that's a multicolor. And it's an uncommon. I got Bred for the Hunt. Looks like some monster with, like, I don't even know. Broke out of some chemical lab, some Resident Evil stuff. 1, a green and a blue. Enchantment. Whenever a creature you control with a 1/1 on it, 1/1 counter on it deals damage to a player, you may draw a card. So you're playing with the creatures with a bunch of creatures 1/1 counters. You can have a full hand if you attack a lot. And the rare I got is Renegade Crassus. Now that's a cool picture. He's just like grabbing people and munching them. Yeah, I would just run away. He's a beast mutant. It is 1 and 2 green, and it's a 3/2. Very cool. Evolve. When a creature enters the battlefield under your control, if that creature has a greater power of toughness than this creature, put a 1/1 counter on this creature. When Renegade Crasher evolves, put a 1/1 counter on each other creature you control with a 1/1 counter. Very interesting. So if you play this and a stronger creature comes in, you get to put a 1/1 counter on it. And if any of your other creatures have 1/1 counters, they also get a 1/1 counter. So if you play him, then play someone bigger than him, it'll become a 4/3. And then if he evolves, when he evolves, put a 1/1 counter on each other creature you control with a 1/1 counter. So he'll stay a 4/3, and your other creatures will get +1/+1. The gates. Sailing Guild Gate. Very pretty background. Land, gates, and the Guild Gate enters the battlefield tap. Add green or white to your mana pool. Very cool. And I got a bird token. Cool. And I guess I'll just finish off the Dragon Maze and leave Dragons of Tarkir for the later. Looks like this one will be luckier. Looks like some elf or something with ears. Beats me. Just opening. All in good fun. I got another Stepic Rock. Big old bird. You can tell how big he is on top of that tower. Just wow. I'm surprised it's not breaking. 4 and a white. Creature bird. Flying first strike, and it's 3/1. I got a Mending Touch. 1 green instant. Regenerate target creature. If you got a green left untap, it's about to die, throw this out and regenerate him. Uncovered clues. Is Jace trying to look at something? Probably. 2 and a blue. Sorcery. Look at the top 4 cards of your library. You may reveal up to 2 instants and/or sorcery cards from among them. Put the revealed cards in your hand. Put the rest on the bottom of your library in any order. So if you have a lot of instants and sorcery heavy deck, you can play this and possibly get 2 in your hand and put the rest on the bottom of your deck. Getting another Clue Stone, Golgari Clue Stone. That's very interesting. A rolling rock never grows moss, or does it? 3 and 3 generic cost. Artifact. Tap. Add black or green to your mana pool. Black or green. Sacrifice Golgari Clue Stone. Draw a card. And behind it is yet another Clue Stone. Azorius Clue Stone. I wouldn't be surprised if I grabbed all of them in these few packs. I can't tell what's going on. It looks like some seal or something. 3 generic. Add white or blue to your mana pool. White and blue. Sacrifice this Clue Stone. Draw a card. Looks like I got a riot control. Looks like something big is coming down to stop the riot. Very interesting. 2 and a white. Instant, you gain 1 life for each creature your opponent controls. Prevent all damage that would be dealt this turn. Very cool. I like that. So if they have a big amount of creatures on the field, and you're just taking damage, and they attack with all of them, throw this down, stop the damage, and gain some life. I like it. Oops, this goes in the rare pile. A Windrake. I think I might have made a 3D card of this. I don't remember. 2 and blue. Creature Drake, flying, and it's a 2/2. Just a flying Drake. Rawr. Here comes the multicolors. I gotta say, I do like the older multicolor backgrounds better so much. They're like darker green. Morg Burst. It looks like he came from the morgue. You can see some coffins opening, and some demon spawn. It is a 4 black and a red. Sorcery. Return target creature card from your graveyard to your hand. Morg's Burst deals damage to that target creature or player equal to the power of the card returned this way. Cool. So you get to take a card back from your graveyard and do its damage to a creature or player. Hopefully not yourself. In commons, I gotta punish the enemy. I don't even know. Is that like a flaming sword? I guess so. A 4 and a red. Instant, punish the enemy. Deals 3 damage to target player and 3 damage to target creature. It's like a lightning bolt, except 2 of them, and it costs 5. But pretty cool. Like the art. A plant dog. A plant hound. Yeah, it's looking Resident Evil to me. If it was just brown and its face is splitting. Thrashing Moss Dog, 3 and a green. Creature Plant Hound. It has reach, can block it. Creatures with flying. It's a 3/3 and it has Scavenge, 4 and 2 green. If you pay 4 and 2 green, exile this card from your graveyard. Put a number of 1/1 counters equals to this card's power on target creatures. Savagery only as a sorcery. So you can only play this as a sorcery, and only if he's dead. You can pay 4 and 2 green, and then you get to put 3 1/1 counters on a creature. Kind of cool. On to the uncommons. Got a Hunter of Nightfeel. Looks like some creepy guy with purple. Spirit? Yeah, that makes sense. It is a 3 a blue and a black. All about the multicolors. Oh, that's cool. It's got a passive ability. Creatures your opponent controls gets -1, -0, and it's a 3/4. Kind of cool, like the art. I feel like all the uncommons and rares just have to be multicolors. Crassus Incubators looks like something from the Matrix, except he's awake and he wants to get out. 2 green and a blue. Enchantment Aura. Enchanted creature. Enchanted creature can't attack or block, and its activated abilities can't be activated. That's interesting. So you could, and then the other thing is a 1 green and a blue. Return Crassus Incubator to its owner's hand. Put 2 1 counters on enchanted creature. Interesting. So you can either play this on your opponent, or you can play it on yours, and kind of like flash it back and put some counters on it. Very cool. Kind of get 2 choices. Another one of these cool dual cards. You got a give and a take. Give 2 and a green sorcery. Put 3 1/1 counters on target, like a giant strength. Very cool. 2 and blue. Remove all 1/1 counters from target creature you control. Draw them any cards. Very cool. And excuse me. The rare I got is Vorel of the Hulkclad. 1 a green and a blue. Legendary creature. Human merfolk. It's got some crazy throne thing. Very cool. It is a 1 and a 4, and it has a green and a blue. Tap for each counter on target artifact, creature, or land. Put another one of those counters on that permanent. Oh, that's interesting. So like, there's some lands I have that have like 2 counters when they come in, and whenever you tap it, remove a counter, add 2 that mana's color to your mana pool. So I guess this could give it another counter if you keep paying. That's pretty cool, actually. I like that. And the rare, and I got a Guildgate. Is it Guildgate? It enters the battlefield tapped. Add a blue or red to your mana pool, and not a token, but an ad. Ooh, my buzzer's ringing. 1 sec. There we go. And the last pack is Dragons of Tarkir, 15 card booster pack for Magic the Gathering. So far, I don't even think I've got one dragon, just got a bunch of monsters. A resupply, 5 in a white. That looks like an elephant they got just hanging full of dried meats and stuff. That would be a lifesaver if you saw that in the desert. Definitely follow that. Instant, you gain 6 life and draw a card. Pretty cool. Life gain and card draw. I got a Grave Purge. Not even sure what happens if he's controlling them, or if that's like bringing them to life. I don't know. Instant. Put any number of target creatures from your graveyard on top of your library and draw 1 card. So that means you get to draw the creature card you put on top of your library. Pretty cool. I got a Hardened Berserker. I can't tell if that's someone running away from him, but probably. He's got like some crazy big mace. He's a strong man. 2 and a red creature human berserker is a 3/2. Whenever hardened berserker attacks, the next spell you cast this turn costs 1 less to cast. So if you attack, you can save a mana if you're gonna cast something. Very cool, very cool. But only the colorless. This is a common. I got a Sheltered Area. Nice looking jungle. I'm not sure if you have a piece of fruit in your hand. Looks pretty tasty. You might have to eat some fruit now. 2 and a green. Enchantment Aura. Enchanted Land. Enchanted Land has tap. Add 2 mana of any one color to your mana pool. Pretty cool. Gotta add some mana to your land. I got a Monastery Lore Master. Not sure what he's doing. Some sort of like praying with scrolls and fire and the red popsicle. I don't know. 3 and a blue. Creature Dinge Wizard. It has a Megamorph. It's a 3/2. If you pay the 5, you can play him face down for 2/2 for 3. If you pay the Megamorph cost of 5 and a blue, which is 2 more than its cost, turn this creature face up at any time for Megamorph cost and put a 1/1 counter on it. So if you morph it, pay the Megamorph, it can come in as a 4/3. Interesting, interesting. Now this is a crazy looking picture. Looks like he's almost made out of paper. Cool art though. Tormenting Voice. 1 and a red. As an additional cost to cast Tormenting Voice, discard a card, draw 2 cards. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. Looks like I got a Keeper of the Lens. Looks like an orb to me, but I guess you could maybe use it as a lens. 1, I guess he's a golem. He looks pretty human to me. Artifact creature golem. You may look at face down creatures you don't control. You may do this at any time 1 and 2. You're playing against a lot of morph decks. Throw this in and then you get a peek at them. Very cool. So you know what to expect in case they morph them. Like that. A Reckless Imp. 2 and a black. He's so reckless. He's just like swimming and flying in the lightning. Creature Imp, flying. Reckless Imp can't block. No. Oh, cool. It has dash. Dash 1 and a black. You may cast this spell for its dash cost. If you do, it gains haste and returns from the battlefield to its owner's hand at the beginning of the next unstep. So if you pay, it's even cheaper than his cost. Just 1 and a black. He can come in and just swing and take 2 damage, and then at the beginning of the next end step, he just goes back to your hand, so you can keep like flashing him out. I like cards with dash. I have a goblin with dash, I think. Unless I've removed it, I don't remember, and I kind of like that. Elusive Spellfist. I don't know, it looks like a giant tortoise, and he's like lifting it. I honestly don't know. Interesting. 1 and a blue. Creature Human Monk. Whenever you cast a non-creature spell, Elusive Spellfist gets +1/+0 until end of turn and can't be blocked this turn. And it's a 1/3. Cool. Cool. Looks like some griffin flying, some monster, and some looking prehistoric dinosaur looking thing. Artful Maneuver. I guess it's talking to this creature. He looks more artful than this beast. 1 and a white. Instant, target creature gets +2/+2 of end of turn and rebound. If you cast a spell from your hand, exile it as it resolves. At the beginning of your upstep, you may cast this card from exile without paying its mana cost. Interesting. And then on to the first uncommon. Finally, a dragon. Herd Chaser Dragon. He's got a lot of horns. I don't know how many point dragon that would be. Maybe like a 20 point. 5 and green. Creature Dragon. Flying Trample. A 3/3. It has a Megamorph. Play this card face down as a 2/2 for 3. Turn it face up for its Megamorph cost, which is 5 and 2 green, which is 1 more green than its original cost. And then you get to put a 1/1 counter on it. Whenever Herd Chaser Dragon is turned face up, puts a 1/1 counter on each other dragon creature you control. Not a counter on him, but if you're running a dragon deck, make each your dragons a little bit stronger. I got a Grace Blade Artisan, doing some art with the blade, beautiful. 1 and a white human monk. It's a 2/3 creature. Glade-based Artisan gets a 2/2/2 for each aura attached to it. You got a lot of auras in your deck, enchantment auras. Throw them on him and make him strong. Very cool. What is this? A creature human shaman. That's a very interesting picture. She looks confused at the skull just melting away. Minister of Pain. I don't know, maybe she's having a conversation with it. 2 and a black. Human Shaman. It has exploit. When this creature enters the battlefield, you may sacrifice a creature. Some cards that have like a black cat, if this creature dies, make them discard a card or something. So maybe you'd want that. Or if you're playing a graveyard heavy deck, you might want that as well. But Minister of Pain exploits a creature. Creatures your opponent controls gets -1/-1 till end of turn. It's a 2/3. Pretty cool. I like the art. And my leg is asleep. The rare I got is Dormacola's command. Looks like she's the one in command. And a cat guy and a bird guy and some big old dragon behind her. It is just a green and a white. Instant, choose 2. So yeah, it's cool. And there's 4 choices. Prevent all damage. Target instant or sorcery spell would deal this turn. Target player sacrifices an enchantment. Put a 1/1 counter on target creatures. Creatures you control fight target creature you don't control. Creature you control fights target creature you don't control. Interesting rare. And not a token and just a land. Alright, so that was my opening of some dragon decks. I think I got 1 dragon, but overall, it's just all in good fun. Hope you guys enjoyed, and take it easy.